Hi. So my dad shoots pictures, and he's starting a little business where he's selling his pictures, and I thought it would be nice of me to promote him. Okay, now I just want to talk. I just want him to talk about it and like how much the pictures that he had would might cost. And if any of you guys are interested, I can update you guys. But enough talking from me. Let's give it on for my dad.
Hi everybody. My name's Caesar. He's right. I do like to shoot pictures, so I'm into photography. I also shoot toy pictures, toy photography. These are my first pictures that I've printed. This one I called Yesterday, and it's a picture that I took after a car show in our small little town. Which this picture actually got a lot of likes in my town, and it's actually hanging right now in one of the tattoo shops. The bar has it. I got to give the photo to the owner, and I got to make a copy for one of the grooming places in town as well. The next one I have is called The Fridge. Go ahead.
Now, how much would you think you would like to sell this for?
Honestly, I don't know. That's one thing that, I'm not really sure how the pricing works on photos. I know it's very subjective because it's art, so I have to price it to, I guess, what I think it's worth. So yeah, that's something that I got to figure out. But yeah, this one's called Yesterday. This one's called The Fridge. I took this shot here also, not in my house, but in my mother-in-law's house, and I don't know, I just like the way the lighting looked against the fridge and the frame of that doorway in the foreground. So I just thought it looked cool.
What about the rectangles and rectangles?
Oh, yeah, well, the composition of the frame is supposed to, I framed it to where, you see the door frame, it's a rectangle, the fridge is a rectangle, and which creates another rectangle in there.
And then the frame's a rectangle?
Well, yeah, I guess so, yeah. Well, the frame is a rectangle, that's cool. So that's that one. And I went for like an eerie, kind of creepy vibe, vintage, old school, I guess, I don't know. And this one I call the corporate clam, just because it's a picture of a gas station and they're corporate, and we all know how corporate is. So, yeah, that's it. You can follow me on Instagram at Ceeze Prints, and that's CEEZE Prints. And you can check out my toy photography page at Mr. Ceeze, and that's add an extra E in there, and check it out.
And so what made you into photography, or why did you start shooting? Did it start at a young age, or did it pick up after, or what?
It started at a young age. I always liked cameras, and I don't know, I always just liked taking pictures, and I would find myself taking pictures of random stuff, and sometimes I liked the way that the pictures looked, sometimes I didn't, and I've never actually, I've had cameras before, but they're always just like a regular point and shoot. This one is a really old camera. This is actually from 2007. It's a digital camera. So it's like a really old, this sucker puts out a whopping 7.1 megapixels, which I think our phones now can push out fucking 12, 16 megapixels. So, oh, I cussed, I'm sorry. Anyways, I also shoot on this camera here. It's a Canon. It's actually the Canon PowerShot SX230 HS, and this is pretty awesome. It's from
This-
2011.
This is actually not his camera, but my mother's.
Well, her camera is my camera. Yay, the marriage life. So, we will definitely like to shoot on this camera. This camera is nice to shoot. This camera is very nice to shoot too. This one gives you more of like that, I don't know, old school 2007 fucking vibe. And there I go cussing again. Sorry, guys. Anyways, I just like to shoot pictures, and I like to go around town and see what I can capture.
Hayden, do you have any questions?
When did you start taking pictures?
I probably started taking pictures. I want to say, I don't know. I can't name an age. I just know that I was like a kid. Not a kid, but like, I don't know, like a teenager.
When's the earliest that you remember?
I don't know. Probably 2006, 2013.
So how old were you?
So 2006, I said 2013, but I really meant to say 2003. So I don't know, I was like 13 years old. And 2006, I was 16 years old. But yeah, I don't know. It just started like that, and I never really thought of it as like, I always liked it, but I never knew that I could possibly do something with it. And that's kind of where I'm headed. I got a hit on a photo, and I'm kind of just seeing what goes from there.
So, like, what other hobbies, like smaller hobbies, do you have other than photography? Like we're not, like, this podcast or video or whatever you want to call it, it's not just about your photography life. Like, what else besides photography?
I don't know. Like my other hobbies?
Yeah, like other hobbies, like favorite food, favorite dessert, like all that.
I like all food. Doesn't matter what it is, I like it all. Especially if it's food.
What if it's rotten eggs?
You got me there. But yeah, so I don't know. I like taking pictures of my action figure collections, and what else do? I don't know. I play video games.
Oh, fun story. One time, me and my dad were going fishing, and so I'm not the main point of this video. Why don't you tell him?
Basically, we went fishing, and I hooked his leg.
So he went like this, and then he shot out, and then it swung to a tree, and then he went back, and then I was like, la la la.
I thought a spider jumped on him, but it wasn't a spider. It was a hook, a fish hook.
Yeah, so that's all that we have for today. I hope you like this podcast. Bye.